Okay, welcome back to day 41 of PMS. No matter what, I don't remember to turn down the volume. Never remember to turn down the volume. Yeah, I want to watch a lot today, like just watch it, but he emailed my doctor last night that I'm trans, blah blah blah. They replied back, Miss, and then my last name. I'm like, thanks, that's exactly what I wanted. I explicitly said that's not it, and I said my preferred name. They decided not to do that, but thanks, you know. Annoying. So yeah, also yesterday I was playing Overwatch. I was playing online, and my name is Blue, BLOO, from Foster's Home for Imaginary Fans, because I thought it was funny, and my name starts with a B, so of course I had to be Blue. So what happened was, I was playing and this person was acting kind of odd, and I'm like, what's going on? And they apparently started saying a bunch of stuff, and I was like, what? And they're like, Faze, F-A-Z-E, Blue, spelled the same way. I'm your biggest fan, or I'm a big fan. And I'm like, I don't know who that is. But I didn't write that because I'm like, are they joking, or like, what's going on? So I didn't reply, and then at the end they're like, oh my god, you know, you're such a good Mercy, like, what's your healing? And I was like, this much. And they're like, oh my god, like, I only have this much, pretty much. But they were being sarcastic, saying that they have that much more. So I was like, wow, you know, I'm trying to be sarcastic back, but I don't know if it came off. So when I finally looked up, apparently FaZe Blue is a big name competitive, I think, COD player, Call of Duty player. I don't know. I don't even know if he ever played Overwatch. So I didn't know what to do. We separated our ways because online you get paired with different people. And when I finally realized that it was like an actual person, and I would have been like, hey, no, that's not me, we weren't playing together anymore. So I was like, oh no, what do I do? So I went, and when I looked him up, I realized he had an Instagram. And Instagram, your DMs are open. Again, he's a big name person with like brand deals, I'm pretty sure. So what I did is I just like messaged him, just being like, hey dude, I was playing online, someone was being really, really nice, but those were not for me, those were for words for you. You know, I didn't choose my name because of you, I don't know who you are, kind of situation. Well, I didn't say any of that, but I said how nice somebody was. And I have no idea if he's ever even going to read that message. I definitely don't think he's ever going to reply, but I really hope he reads it, because it made me feel better. But I just, like, I feel really bad because I don't know if he will get it, and I don't know if the other person realizes it wasn't him, and so I feel really bad. He kind of lives kind of near, I think he's from Richmond, Virginia, so that's actually pretty close. I know he was originally from Tennessee, that's also pretty close. So yeah, so anyways, so also that person's pretty physically close to where I am also, which is always really funny to me, because I'm just like, I don't like when people are like close to me. Like, I live close to the DC area, so whenever I learn someone's like, oh, they live in the DC area, I'm like, nope, nope, I can't deal with that. I don't want to deal with that. So anyways, I really hope he gets that message, because I felt really guilty that this person was saying so many sweet things to me when I wasn't even close to the guy that they think. I also hope they understood my sarcasm back, because they were being sarcastic first with how much healing they got. So I really do hope they understand that, like, I was being sarcastic back. I'm not being a dick. Like, I was just being sarcastic the same way you were. Yeah, even so, I woke up a few hours ago. I haven't eaten yet, so I'm really hungry. So I want this to wrap up because of that. I wouldn't be that upset about watching this, but I'm very hungry. I'm just saying, my doctor could have replied back, just like last name, just no prefix, no anything, just last name. That's it. Yeah, with Ethan saying like, oh, when we go through trauma like this, we don't forget, blah blah blah. It changes us. I do wonder how much they actually think back to this particular moment in like their whole year of doing things. Like, I wonder if this memory, this particular video, even means anything to them, like as a big, oh yeah, my hand's doing it again. Is my hand just really long? But yeah, so they're not talking about that yet. He's still in the pool. But yeah, no, it just is reminding me, do you think they actually think about this particular moment being like, this is something That is horrible. That is just something I don't want to think about, you know? Yeah, it didn't happen yet. It's gonna be like the next, yeah, right now. But, when Ethan's like, you know, you gotta let it linger, I don't know where that's from or he's taking it from. And, okay, it didn't happen yet. It's about to happen. But, is that from somewhere? I don't know how to look it up. I don't know what that means. I don't know what it's about, you know? Just checking the clock up there. Is he how much longer? Yeah, 2020 really was a very odd year. Like a lot has happened. Like this year, even in just like the last couple of months. But like from the beginning, you know, especially for America, but also for the whole world, like it became from an epidemic to a pandemic this year. There was like a big story of Kobe dying and his kid. I don't remember. There's a lot of stuff going on at the beginning of this year that I can't remember anymore, but there was a lot. Unus Annus ended. I told you Supernatural, which is a show that ran for 15 years, ended. Like they were talking about ending since season 5, so that's a lot. And then the new presidency, Jupiter and whatever, got really, and Saturn got really close together to the point that like they were looked from the naked eye, it looked like one star, which was the first time in like 400 years and the first time in 800 years that we can actually, well, I couldn't see it, there was clouds, but that people could see it, and that happened on Yule, like the winter solstice, so the shortest day of the year. That's a lot. Also, there was like a super moon on the Friday the 13th, question mark. So like there's a lot going on. The president, Trump, he got COVID. Like, he was one of the first people in history that got one with the unpopular vote and then lost and then didn't get two in a row or something. Like, it was, also got impeached. He got impeached this year. So like, he got impeached at the beginning of this year, and that's a lot. You know how many presidents got impeached in the history of the United States? Not as many as you might hope. They also don't get as punished as you might hope. At least as much as I would hope. And so like, that's a lot of things happened this year. There's so much more. Oh yeah, the Black Lives Matter movement. That all happened this year. Those are huge moments in history. That things like this, like how many people in DC are still walking every single day for the Black Lives Matter movement. That is something that is not something that you forget, you know. Like, a lot of those things that are happening this year that are huge. Okay. Day 40. I'm gonna go eat some food. Have a good day.